This is Untouchable Rootz Outside the Box. This is one of your hosts. This is your author, the poet B.GKL, Brother GKL, that is Yo King Life. And let's go ahead and try to get some more people up in here, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, where my family at, you heard me? Like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Let's see what we could do, y'all. But at the end of the day, this is generational cycles and patterns. And we about to be dealing with a whole lot. We about to bring on the Queen Sister Annu Way, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gonna bring it in. Let's go ahead. She add in. We waiting on the other Queen Sisters, you know what I mean? Brother don't go live all the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to work the kinks out. But while we waiting on, you know what I'm saying, the Queen Sister to be added and everything like that, man, this is generational cycles and patterns, part 1.5, peeling back the onion just a little bit before we go to part 2. So let's see if we can go ahead and bring the sisters in. Where y'all at? We got 2 viewers. Where April at? Come on now. Where y'all at? Let's get it. Let me see. All right. Got one more in. Where you at? Let's add her in. Let's bring them in. Get them requests. Y'all see, y'all got to send them requests in. You there?
Yeah.
I hear y'all. Y'all come. I hear y'all. Oh, we got sis Maá T Phi Eir.
Bro.
All right, we trying to get everybody up in here, sis. We trying to get everybody up in here. You all right? You all right?
I'm great. Outstanding. How are you?
I ain't too loud for you. Everything is good. Pull your camera down. So, oh, right, there it is. I can see y'all whole faces. Look at them smiling. Teasing with a teeth at. With a smile. You know what I'm saying? What April at? Damn it. Look, we already started already. What she at?
She coming in, bruh. She coming in.
No.
She coming in.
Queen coming in. We got the queens in the house.
Coming in. Yo, she is.
I had to say
y'all. Hello, people.
part 1. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let's get some more in before we get to talking. Let me see. Go ahead. So tell her what we're doing today. Why go ahead and bring, you know what I'm saying? Since that invite, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. Greetings, y'all. This is I guess the in-between part 2 and part 1 has peeling back the onion that we come to share with you guys, give y'all some more insight of our topic. Hey, sis, coming in the house, giving our topic of generational patterns and behaviors and cycles and issues. And also we have remember the topics we asked you guys to email us. Well, guess what? We're gonna have a drawing, and that's what we're gonna do. And we'll give you guys some more insight on that close to the end. Yes, about what we're gonna do about our drawing, about our topics. So we're gonna have a topic drawing for the January 26th. But until then, we're gonna talk about and peel some onion back on this.
How many onions? How many onions? Enough onions. How many
we just gonna do like 2 or 3 peels. That's all. Just to peel that onion back. You know how you gotta peel it back. Just peel it just a little bit, because you know that the tissue ministry gonna come along and we pull it back too much. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna peel a little bit back, just a little bit.
Oh, I see you. It's cold in the mother. But woo! Well, I'm trying to tell you, I just see Santa Claus run down the street. Well, he was cold. I had to give him a coat. Well, let me But no, but for the ones that don't know generational cycles and patterns, we're gonna dig a little bit lightly deeper, like Sis said. We just peeling the onion back on a little boy. They want to go, you know what I'm saying, more in depth, but this that Facebook Live, so who would like to go in with it? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and start it off. You know what I mean? See, we got some quiet in the room. Everybody don't want to say nothing at once because it's just that effed up. So we gonna say peace and love to everybody down at the bottom.
You're
You know what I'm
welcome.
saying? Since we got
My
Teresa
bad.
in
I'm
there,
over here sharing the live. That's what I'm doing,
we
y'all.
got the king, you
Shut
got
it
the
out.
queen, Miss Perry down at the bottom. You
Share the
heard me. You
live.
got all the family down there. You got somebody saying, "Hey, mommy," down there. Somebody got some kids in the audience, some grown, awesome kids. You know what I'm saying? Well, adult children. You know what I'm saying? Y'all also, all right, fuck it. Y'all want to do it? I'm gonna do it then. Y'all, I'm gonna do it then. Cause everybody kind of cold. I think it's cold outside. Look, if y'all didn't get the preview of the first show, we talked about the generational cycles of the parents of the family and the things that follow suit through parents, probably great grandparents, down from the parents back to the child, and so forth. And we talk about the things that we pass down to our family members that we don't understand how detrimental that can be without any solution. And peeling that on your back would be so messed up because you got, you know what I'm saying, you got April, we got Ankh on here, we got Maá T Phi Eir, we got Annu Way, and they all got their different life stories, you know what I'm saying, of what can relate. And I'm sure y'all can in the audience down at the bottom too. I know how bad that is to pass down your own mistakes and faults and not make it easier for your child to manifest greater than the trials that you've been through. So these are the cycles that need to be broken, you know what I'm saying, immediately. And a lot of people don't take it as serious as they should. So that's why we're doing it on here right now. This is just a quick one. You know what I'm saying? A 1.5, but you know, ain't nothing never quick with Untouchable Rootz outside the box, baby, because it takes time to pull it out that box when you got that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So peace and love to everybody that lost somebody. Also, this whole entire year has been a year hard for everybody. And I want to, you know what I'm saying, we send that love from all this conglomerate of wonderful people on here and everybody that's on here. But I hate that y'all had to go through what y'all went through for these last 3 years and nobody's giving appreciation to what you're going through while you're healing. So if don't nobody got love for you, we got love for you and those that do. And I know y'all dealing with a lot. So sending them hugs and love. Don't nobody love you, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't even be messing with these sisters if they wasn't genuine. You know what I'm saying? So they all been through something. I respect all their walks, down to their sister circles, down to their business, down to their healing, down to everything they got to bring to the table. These some wonderful women here and my sisters, and I appreciate that. So y'all, let's break these cycles and get down to them patterns. You understand?
And we're not going to forget about our brother also. He done been through a lot too to bring to the table. Oh, okay, then.
Okay.
And he sure can. Yeah.
Don't be good. You talk whatever, girl. You better stop that, girl.
Don't say
Watch
it.
yourself.
Don't say it.
About to have me do the Mr. Brown. Girl, you better stop. Girl, you better watch yourself.
But we all have something to share that is untouchable or have not been shared. You know what I'm saying? Because we have suppressed a lot because what goes on in our family stays in our family. Remember that?
Indeed.
What goes on in our house stays in our house. And everybody knowing that's in the black neighborhood family right there, in the black family right there, no matter where you came from, no matter to the highest prestige, to the lowest, it doesn't matter.
Indeed.
That's the thing that they tell you what goes on to the point that it brought too much trauma and secrecy even within the family. And that was the detrimental trauma part because it went outside. So those are the things that have not really been talked about and touched about. We talk about strangers. It's true enough, but we're not talking about strangers. We're talking about inside the house.
Them uncle daddies, them cousin brothers,
Yes.
them father nephews, uncles, that shit.
Exactly.
Them
You know,
them them auntie mamas. Oh, okay then.
Did y'all tell she was real passionate?
Look, get it in, y'all. Bring that heat.
Get your motherfucking tissue ready.
Right.
Right, you go ahead, and that's the truth. Those are the experiences that we have, I'm not going to go great in detail because I have already said I'm going to give my sisters and brother time. But, having a rapist for a father is really detrimental to a child, especially a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
detrimental.
That's
Trauma
that
for
one right there.
it is. When you didn't even know it until you were 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was a secret that, baby,
Mm.
if I had an army, I probably would have killed everybody at 16.
We're gonna say allegedly. Annu Way allegedly.
Well,
Right.
I'm trying to
okay,
come bail you out
allegedly,
now. I ain't trying to
you
come
can
bail you
say
out now.
allegedly, whatever allegedly
Yeah.
you want to say, whatever how you want to put it. If I would
I gotta protect you. I gotta protect you. Yeah.
yes,
Allegedly.
because of
You ain't
you
gotta say
finding out that anger at that moment, that was
yeah.
detrimental for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as you grow older, you find out most stuff. And then you get
Indeed.
older, then the rabbit hole get deeper, and then I'm like, God damn, how they can't get it? How they got this?
Yeah. You gotta laugh to keep them crying. You gotta laugh to keep them crying, boy. Somebody go get hurt.
It's like,
You
how
just I'm
can you
sorry.
go for real? It's like, shit, what the hell?
Only because a lot of us haven't been taught to express, or we haven't been able to express and be heard because parents tend to dumb their kids down with "Shut up, you talk too much. Be quiet.
Right.
You lie. You don't know what you're talking about." That
Right.
that and that hurts a lot of children. And as they grow up, nothing is resolved because we had to shut up. We couldn't talk about it. No, something wrong with you. Or, you crazy. Hell, I've been told
Mm.
that shit as an adult that I didn't know
Right.
what I was talking about. And I know exactly what I was talking about. But you just chose not to accept it for what it was. And then now you feel some type of way when I have to bring it out. Oh, fucking
But
well.
they would try to instill that silence in all the kids. They try to make you afraid to speak your mind, and that's why a lot of kids can't come out and say what happened to them because the parents can't deal with what people gonna say about them. Where were you?
Yeah.
What happened when that was happening to them? Or it could be abuse. It ain't gotta be necessarily all of molestation, rape. It's worse. Verbal
Yeah.
abuse or shit, just get beat on. Like you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff that happens behind closed doors. As we talk right now, I hate to say this, but there's a child, a woman, a man, a family
A
being
little
either
boy,
molested, raped,
A little.
tortured. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I
little
mean,
boy,
just
yes,
they being tortured right
Right as
now
we
yes.
speak.
as we talk. But you don't know what happened in people's houses behind closed doors, mountains, cars, vans with black windows on them. It be people snatched up waiting to get sold, sex trafficking, all this type of stuff that people go through. But what it had to do with cycles, this is the pattern of crazy motherfuckers. And I gotta say that, excuse the term motherfucker, but them some crazy ass motherfuckers and they come from somewhere else. You just don't just grow up just killing people and eating people and doing crazy stuff. That's a pattern in your family where they just had in denial about even giving any attention that little Johnny was over there cutting up squirrels, you know what I'm saying? Animals, innocent animals for no reason. But you ignored it. That's that pattern of ignoring the problem when you seen it and you thought it would go away. But it got
Especially
worse.
when you don't ask no questions. Johnny, why are you killing that squirrel? What did the squirrel do
For
to you?
real.
Why are you
Right.
torturing the squirrel? You don't know what the hell going on
Fact,
in
like,
Johnny Man.
yeah. Whoop his crazy ass. You understand me? Put a belt on that ass. I mean, we all got a belt on that ass every now and then. I look all right, don't I? I look quite. I'm a gentleman. I'm pretty sure everybody got an ass with a belt. You know what I'm saying? It helps.
Right.
We're gonna say allegedly. I ain't saying whoop your kids, but discipline. You know what I'm talking about? Read between the lines, shit. I mean,
That's
it
right.
happens. We all got a
I
big
hear you,
mama.
Teresa. She said they've been ignoring and rewarding. And that's the thing. You get
Yep.
reward to do bad behaviors. And
What
that's
you said,
what
Yeah.
looking.
depresses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she said that thought was cute when they was younger, but man, that shit ain't cute when they get
Right.
older. Boy,
Because they
you
grow up
can't.
mass murderers and
Yeah.
uh pedophiles.
But so they make animals too. When you just allow your kids to just be cussing out their elders and their parents, and then they go around and get married or some shit, and you just be dogging the shit out of your mate, and it travels so forth and so on, and then that pattern just keep making itself more potent. It's like a good ass liquor that's not good for you if you do too
Yep.
much.
Yep.
Can y'all hear
That's
me?
true.
Let me say. Go ahead, Maá T Phi Eir. Bring it in the heat sometime. You know, we done been heating it
Here you
up. You
go.
know, we've been waiting for you to
I
bring
want to
out your
read. I want to
shotgun.
read one more thing, Maá T Phi Eir. Right now, hold on, Maá T. Here you go. And these families always want to wear a mask and pretend to act like
Yeah,
everything good, like they a perfect family.
that's that bullshit. In denial. Go ahead.
Yep. And those are
Go ahead, Maá T.
hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You good. We can hear
So
you and see you. We got you.
say,
Go ahead.
wearing a mask because these cycles and patterns can show up in ways in different families. You have some that are not even aware that they're wearing the mask and pretending because they're so numb to it. It's what has been passed on. This is how we do it. Or they don't know how to do it. They haven't even recognized the pain, the trauma within their own lives as they start to
Mhm.
unpack and peel back the onion. And you dealing with
Right.
your own self or your own trauma from your family, your own health. So you start to see that, well, man, these cycles of patterns, I may be continuing. How do I
Right.
first you got to deal with yourself? We are all at our different phases and levels of healing, but it's the whole
Right.
have you didn't know what to look for. Some things you don't want to say, oh, well, this doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right. And as an adult, you may not want to project those things onto your children because they're just young and innocent. And you feel like, no, I can't think like that because just of my trauma, I don't want to stop them from doing this. It's something simple as, hey, they ain't never going to say nowhere, nobody's out the family. But then you're like, wait a minute, but
Right.
family may not be that, better. So you just get to the point where you don't trust nobody, but you're building them, putting them in a shelter, but you're still not addressing certain things, the communication, like
Right.
allow you to speak. No, we still tell them to shut up, still popping them in the mouth. So it's a multitude of things that cause the rejection, the numbness not to hear or not to know how to fully be aware because you're thinking that you are protecting them. So us as parents, we don't have no handbook either. As we're unpacking with
Yeah.
our trauma, and then you have things that come up that may even be in your own household. You be like, well, how do I deal with this? Hell, I'm still trying to deal with me. So you
Right.
say, hey, well, what do we do? And that's where you got to find the resource. You got to start, number one, with yourself. You got to come in that
Mm-hmm.
awareness of these things that are happening. And when those things come forward, it's a process. It's a process.
Right.
And for some, that process that could take time, that involves other people, that seem like rejection or you're ignoring, but it's a process. And everybody has to have that time to deal with it. But we have to know that the delay is not the denial, okay? And there's certain things that, people need to reach out and they need to get therapy for. They got to deal with because they don't want to admit it because it could be
Right.
else attached to in the family. Now, if I say what I say, then we're going to bring 2 more people in or we're going to bring 3 more people in. And all
Right.
I can see is the family falling apart, and they don't want to see that. They would rather hold it together. But there is an issue with pretending and wearing the mask and making it seem like it's all together. You can tell those people that, hey, mom, such and such did this. Such and such can come and tell your mama right in front of her face. And she's like, what?
Right.
That happened? What? That
When?
mother could respond and send you away. That
Yeah.
mother can stay with that person, have children, have a family. And you like, well, damn, with the rejection, what did I do? You my mom, you're supposed to protect me, right? But then
Right.
you look at this mother as an individual, okay? What happened to her? Why was she able to?
Mm.
And you have to take some of that title off of just being the authority of mother or father, and look at that person as an individual, as a woman or a man.
Yeah.
And what they had to.
But sister, fix it. They gotta tell the trauma. You know how family is. We don't tell family trauma secrets. You know how that be.
I've heard they'll take it to the grave. They don't
Yes.
want anybody to know, but then these things are continuing to happen in the family, like she said, uncle, grandfather, brother, sister, mother, father, whoever it may be. They're
Yep.
continuing, and we're still sleeping on the rug. But then the next generation don't know what to prepare for because nobody told them about uncle, nobody told them about this person, nobody told them about this person. And then like
Right.
cycles and patterns can pass down to the other children.
Right.
doing the same thing, but nobody's talking about it. Oh, we didn't think that that's how it is, and that's because we have to really learn how to intrinsically look at these cycles and patterns in the behaviors of other.
But so what you said about that pattern, though, a lot of people don't give people a chance to even have their own pattern. They want to basically put their design on you. The same problems they went through, they feel like, oh, you know, just like your mama, just like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you didn't get that chance. Basically didn't give your child a chance to even find their own belief or understand why you believe in what you believe or why you eat the way you eat. What if your child want to be a vegetarian or a vegan or want to believe in a whole different type of belief, but still a good person? But just want to find out what else out there because you don't have all the answers. When you slap your child in the mouth, you say, upon belief wise, why does the book say don't eat pork? But if you don't know the answer, don't slap him in the mouth because you don't know the answer. You just following what you were taught to follow. So my thing is let that child discover their own way of life. I understand we all want our kids to follow suit under what we have to offer as far as our heritage of belief, spirituality, food, our habits, our life. But at the end of the day, it'll be kind of beautiful to see what happens when you let them fly. Because I'm going to just leave it like this, not to talk too much. Look at Discovery Channel. Look at the animals. Half of the time, the goddamn turtles never see their mother ever again. They were buried in the sand, and the eggs crawl out. They crawl out to the ocean, and some don't even make it. They get ate by seagulls. It's survival of nature, and we forget about nature. I know we're different. We walk on two legs, but at some point when we get old, we walk on three. Hopefully not. Cain, 2 legs, old, elder. But it's some animals that never get to see their parents again when they leave the nest. We're too afraid to let our kids be themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's because of what we've been passed down. We just got it embedded in us, and it's hard to break the habits. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to break them habits, and we only do the best that we can do. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can get mad at that. We try.
Like you said,
It's hard when you do not do the work. You get me? Don't get
Hell
me
yeah.
wrong. It's hard, but it's harder when you do not do the work. When you do not do the application to heal, because we got to do the healing first. So our children would see that, because allowing them really ain't doing no justice. Actually doing the work to actually confront, to really start healing, that's what's going to make the difference in your children. And it is because the energy and because they're there to witness an example. That's the whole thing. They witness it. They feeling it. They hearing it. It's going to shift. Because when you heal yourself, you're healing everything within you. And everything
Domino
that's
effect.
attached to you. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Everything that's connected to you. Because ain't nothing attached. Don't do the attachment, but everything that's connected to you. You know what I'm saying?
But check, so what you said, one sister said, you know what I'm saying, Gillis said, you know what I'm saying, domino effect, the other queen, you know what I'm saying, Hawthorne, she said, yes, those are the individuals that take into graves. Basically they die with diseases, you know what I'm saying? Usually there are people that take that shit to the grave. You notice those, they get the horrible shit, like the horrible shit happened to them when you just live your life fucked up. But some people just get it out of natural inheritance. You inherit some things in families, certain diseases, but you can tell those people that's meant to suffer for something they did. The disease acts on them differently than it would somebody else. Somebody else with cancer wouldn't suffer as much as somebody else with cancer. I've seen somebody with cancer that look just like all 4 of us, and you wouldn't even be able to tell they have it. They just go home, they throw up a little bit and things like that, and that's it. Some people with cancer, it looked like it looked like a walking corpse, man. Like, what did you do? Did you cheat with a married person after they made their vows to the universe to be faithful? Or did you touch a child? Or did you lie the worst lie you can ever do? Or take advantage of an elderly, nice person that took care of you and been there for you, and you just was beating them while they were suffering as an old person? Like, what did you do to get that suffering? You know what I mean? There's a cost. And I hope karma is real, because if karma was real, we all would be up out this motherfucker. We all have lied about something small, rather it's a white lie, a joke, or whatever.
Right.
I didn't eat them chips.
That's right.
I got crumbs on my mouth, but I ain't eat them fucking chips.
We were
I didn't eat
lying
the
when
chips.
we was children. What the hell you talking about? We
Come
started
on
lying as
now,
children.
like, yeah.
That's how
So
the
shit,
karma came
it
about.
happens.
That's how we wound up getting touched and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
Because we lied.
Also, lying is like a gun. You can use a gun to kill innocent people or use a gun to protect yourself. It's just like lying.
Yeah.
You can lie to keep your ass out of trouble and move on and live the next day. Like, if cops come jumping on you, say where the fuck you been, no matter what you say, they're not gonna believe you. So you might as well put up a fucking kind lie. I was at my grandmother's house, goddammit.
Allegedly.
If you say you was coming from a party, allegedly, they're gonna arrest your ass and accuse you of something. You was at a party. Sometimes you gotta lie. I'm sorry, you gotta lie sometimes to save your life. Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, my bad. Allegedly, shit. You gotta lie. It was like shit. What you gonna tell on your mama? I'm be honest with you. If your mama lied and say I didn't kill your uncle, you gonna tell on your mama? You can say whatever the hell you want. You're not gonna tell on your mother. Okay, your uncle's gone. He's fucking gone. All right, mom's good. She ain't in jail. Some shit happened. Some shit happened. I ain't saying it's right, but you'll do it for all type of fucking reasons. But man, you can tell those that lie about the wrong shit and suffer for it greatly. Greatly.
Yeah.
But you said something
man.
that, you know, genetics, some things can be passed on, these cycles and patterns. And then if those cycles and patterns are not passed on just genetically, they can be, you know, spoken and put on the power of your work. Oh, you act just like uncle, you know, this, so-and-so, and you're going to be just like whatever. Sometimes these people could not even be it, but they done heard it so much that you making it because of your word. You act just like your mama. You act just like your daddy. You're going to be a like this. Your daddy wasn't shit. You ain't going to be shit. Your mama was a hoe. You're going to be a hoe. All these kind of things that.
Damn. Facts.
They put them words.
Facts.
And they're like, hell, well, I heard nothing better. I might as well go out here and be like, you know, whether it was not, you know, that or not. You can activate.
But Maá T, that's considered words of a curse. Using your words, and you curse people and don't even know you're doing this. You're going to be just a piece of shit, just like your uncle. Well, that make you a piece of shit, too. That's your brother, motherfucker. I'm just saying,
grow up
shit
teaching
too.
your children and say the same thing and get mad and disciplinary. When you discipline them and get mad, you start saying, you ain't shit, just like your and then
what about the reverse pattern though? When your fucking pattern didn't work and it backfired on you and your kid telling your ass that you ain't shit, you lying like a motherfucker, you fucking over the family, it hurt, and then you slap them in their motherfucking mouth again. You slap them in their mouth because they told the truth and told you about a trauma and the same shit you told me not to do. You did it. You said don't lie, but you just lied to the motherfucking house realtor and said you was gonna give him his money. You got your check coming this Friday. You don't get paid till next month. You a lying motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You lied for the right and the wrong reason. You a lying motherfucker. Okay.
The answer. Our children, they'll give us the answer. They'll bring out the last thing that we work out in you to teach you something, but we don't want to allow them to teach us. You know, we are here to guide them. And like you said, discipline. Discipline is very, very important, but it also needs to teach it. Everything don't work for certain children. I know my grandchildren keep on whooping and do whatever. Hey, they'll buck up on you. Right. Like, why they doing? Why these children different? Oh, you know, some of these children, you're going to go toe to toe and y'all going to be fighting. They're going to do whatever. They're going to do. So,
well, my teacher said something though. Have you ever, I don't know if y'all skipped school, my bad, sis, I'm just saying what you just said. If y'all ain't never skipped school or did something fucked up, but your mama instilled so much fear in your ass, not the fear like afraid, like horrible, like when you skip school, you felt her fucking car drive by. What the fuck? I know she around this motherfucker somewhere. She embedded something in you. You know how far to go with shit. I mean, it's a pattern of discipline that needs to be installed. You know how far to go. Like you walk in a house where everybody's sniffing shit off the table and doing shit that you don't do, you automatically think about whoever disciplined your ass and be like, I don't think I should do this shit. I know I'll be getting my ass full right now. Even as a grown ass man, I was like, I don't think this is the right thing to do. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Well, let me speak this. Let me say this, because some of us out here, our family, teaching to steal, teaching to prostitute, teaching to do these things.
It's not right.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not right.
So even though it ain't, but I'm just saying that some of us out here are teaching our children how to do, and then some are refusing to do, and they still get their hands beat, and they still get in trouble because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is trauma in itself, because your child telling you no, not to do that. That's wrong to do. and asking you, why you not complying? I had to comply.
Because sometimes our parents can get it right in certain areas. I remember getting my butt towed up. I'm
Whoa.
my grandmother's wallet and get the money, steal it for her. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. She said, you better go in there and get it. Now, what you supposed to do?
Shit. What, do you know about the random?
Huh?
The random? That motherfucking random where you can't find shit, and the first thing next to it, that motherfucker end up on you. Fucking remote, let me grab motherfucker, pow! Like your ass trying to run and shit, you hit your ass with a remote.
I went in the purse. I got it. My grandmother beat my ass. Yeah, she did.
Yes.
Like, dang. And I said, why you didn't go get her? She told me to do it. She said, no, I'll deal with your mama later, but I want to deal with you first. Because you shouldn't have did it. I'm like, my mama told me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get these lessons, you know, but I want to teach you that you don't steal, and you don't definitely steal from me. You know what I'm saying? So it was a point to where we have these things where we as parents, we don't have no manual. We do the best we can. These newer generations, they're not having it. You have to deal with them in a different way, because my older children are like, why you let them get away with all this? No, I'm trying to find a better way to do it. You know, to do it.
But see, we teach our kids to do shit that we know we wouldn't agree with them doing to us. You were like, shit, go steal some shit. But until they steal your shit, you looking for your cologne, your wallet, whatever it is. Well, my stuff as you go in their damn room, your stuff is in their room.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, you said it was all right for me to take stuff, so I wanted what you had, so I took your damn wallet. Well, you don't go get that belt. That's all it is. You don't go get that belt. I'm about to, shit. Okay.
Yes.
But it's my fault, though. It would be my fault.
But we need to learn how to guide in a way that is still disciplinary, you know, that we discipline them, but we have a strategic plan and a goal, you know, and that takes work.
Right.
That takes work. And most people don't want to put in that work as a parent, because it's something that you got to think about. It's something that you have to create, you know, that works for your child. Because no child is the same. They're all different. They all different. Some you can just tell something you don't have to touch. They're like, shoot, I'm gonna do it. The other one be like, nope, I'm gonna be stubborn as a mule. I ain't moving. I said I ain't doing it.
Now, let me ask you a question. I apologize for what you just said. Do you, any one of y'all, just, you know, just yes or no, I don't, you know, I want to cut you off. So I just got to ask because you just put something on. Do y'all have a problem with apologizing to y'all kids, regardless of how fucking old they are? Do y'all got a problem when y'all wrong? You're like, I was fucking wrong. I apologize. Damn. Like, how can I fix? Do y'all got a problem with apologizing to your kids, no matter how old they are?
3 years ago, I apologized to to all my children that I can contact and actually apologize for not being the mother that I should have been. Oh, okay. Okay, and I still apologize. I just apologized to my daughter, my youngest one, for some. Yes, I did, because I assumed that she had eaten all my eggs when she did, but it was still some in there, and I yelled at her. But I told her I apologized because I didn't know that it was more in there. But I did correct myself on also as I was guiding her in what to do next time.
But apology is always a beautiful thing, but never say y'all sorry though. Never, y'all ain't nobody on here sorry, motherfucker. Y'all apologize. That's a beautiful.
I'm not sorry what the damn. I'm not, but I do apologize.
But like, I know y'all walk is different than mine. I'm one of those that didn't have that opportunity to, like what you say, like, I got 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? A son and 2 daughters, but 3 women, adolescents, you know what I'm saying? I was in love with each one of them at one point in time. And when you got one that's angry with you because y'all not together, they will basically make you suffer and use your child as a weapon. And then you have to start getting verbal proof. You got to start recording conversations and shit. You got to start doing things like that so people don't think that you ain't shit. All you can do is pay the child support and so forth and all this or whatever that comes between the thing. Come between everything. The only person that's suffering is your child. And when they don't see that, it's a pattern that I'm acceptable to say that I played a part in that. I couldn't be with no crazy motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say that like it is. Not all of them were bad, but at one point in time, I want other men that's going through whatever I went through, whatever, to understand at one point in time, y'all were in love with these women. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman, but at the end of the day, I get angry too, especially when you use my baby as a tool to make me mad. And you know what I'm saying? And I won't hate you. And I gotta forgive you. And this is the pattern that I want to see. If I had to leave this world too early before I get to make certain things right, that I would say I apologize by the way that me and your mother couldn't get along, to co-parent, you know what I'm saying, for us to be one like we supposed to be. And you got to see us fight the way that we do in argument, you know what I'm saying, over you. So for every, just what they got to do in the pattern of one that is okay with killing that shit, the cycle of men going through that shit is ridiculous, because you have good men and you have men that just don't give a fuck. I'm one of those good men that only can do as much as I can. You understand? And that's a pattern that I'm willing to kill every day. But when one is happening, scorn, you cannot make a scorned woman see you in your peace, because all she see is hurt. So you got to step back from it and let that child find out on his own. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight every battle. The war ain't over yet, because the child has to grow up. They will see both of us. So this is the pattern, and this is the cycles of shit that I want to fucking stop, because I'm the oldest. Like I said, I'm the oldest out of a goddamn 11. You know what I mean? And I don't talk with half of the motherfuckers, because a lot of them are grimy. And that is a pattern of the parents not making sure everybody stay tight, and bad things happen. This is the cycles that what it is, where all my kids know each other. But it's a bad situation that's at a standstill. And not to take the mic on it, it's just, that's the cycle of me. If something happened to me tomorrow, I'm willing to do any and everything to fix my own situation with the heart of my child. And one day I got to deal with that. But that's the hate of the parent against us not agreeing with shit. I would never use a child as a tool. And I feel like that shit is wrong. Fucked up.
Yeah, because
that's from my dad to my grandfather. We all fucked up. He had 8. My granddaddy left, dipped out on my dad, and had to do what he had to do because he couldn't get along with my grandmother. Rest in peace. And shit happens. It happens. And that's the cycle that got to break. And that shit put a goddamn choke in your neck, because at the end of the day, I love my babies. You know what I'm saying? I would never let nothing happen to my kids, but you only can do so much. And don't think this whole I'ma stay right in y'all see nigga be going through shit. Well, a man be going through shit. And I'm, like I said, we all can say, I'm not the bad one. I'm not, no. I had to literally document my whole goddamn life dealing with my kids, so people won't fucking think I ain't do shit. Motherfucker, breaking your checks before you even get to it type of shit. You understand? Like, to the point, bro. You cannot survive. Like, if you, just an example, and I get off because I don't want to hold the mic or nothing, but
no,
you have an $800 check.
Because people, like
you said, like,
pretending so much and don't think that we don't go through shit. Pretend. And we go through a lot of motherfucking shit on this healing journey, man. This not no joke. This not no pretending. Everything ain't always fucking gravy, and it's not.
Dog, everything is straight genuine. I say this one last thing. You would never understand how that shit feel when you have a $900 check. Taxes hit you. Bills hit you. Child support hit you. You turn around, $200. And then you get that call from one of your other kids. I need this, shoes, school clothes, But your first child get all that. And then you got to go hustle and do what the fuck you got to do that you don't want to do to make those short things happen. You know what I mean? All the fact that because we can't be together, because of the hate that you have for whatever we had, instead of being reasonable and let's work this out. I've never done nothing to you for do this for me, but to make me hurt, you'll use what you know that I love, which is protecting children and women. That is my thing. That's my oath. Even when I was gangbanging, I don't fuck with innocent people. Never had to hurt no innocent person. I like to hurt my enemies, but at the time, allegedly. So at the end of the day, I don't do none of that shit no more. But I do anything to protect my babies. And that's a cycle that I want to break with fathers that don't understand. There's a good man out here that love, and there's a lot of men that don't. Just like, I'm not speaking of women because I'm not a woman. I know it's horrible sides of women and men. Women and good sides of women, as far as mothers, but I'm one of them ones. I'm at war every day. And that's my cycle. And I'm willing to break that motherfucker every day that I can. You can't do nothing, just save up money, put a trust, get a bank account, and just give it to them. If they don't want to be fucked with you because they don't understand the situation, do something. Something. Show that you tried, at least something. And that's my motherfucker cycle. That's my pattern. And that's from grandfather to father to me. People that act like they don't know me.
And that's
Come on, bro, represent. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's why mentors are needed, and the outlet is needed for the men, because not are they fighting, with what's going on. They're fighting that system, the system that has
Yeah.
been built them, so they got to go through their own trauma, their own things that they got to go through. Then they got to fight the system who wants them to stay out of the way. And
Yes.
people as women who repeat those cycles, like, hey, if he gonna do this and do that, and then put it on. Even the fathers, there's so many things out there, but it's like, hey, what you going through? It's like some people also will look at it and be like, oh, it's just pretending. No, it's not pretending. I'm hurting, but I ain't gotta walk around looking like that either. So it's like some people can mistake the pretending, like, oh, you just trying to do this. No, I'm not pretending. I did all I can do. I can't do anything. I gotta step back. I gotta plan what I can do, like you just said. I gotta do the best that I can. I would love for all of us to get together, but these mothers won't allow me to. You know what I'm saying? So, and they say, oh, no, you can I got the answer. Oh, you can go do this, but we're not in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a real resource, be that mentor and help the men to do those things. It's just like we have children that are going through those things, and we're not in their shoes, and we don't understand what that means, because you may be those people that took care of your children. So my child would be going through this, and I hear him like, but I don't understand. But then it's like, I already don't have no money, and I got to go to court just to do with this, and they step back and like, and we hear them, but it's like sometimes even having the money and doing all this, you have to plead all of that to get nowhere.
Hell yeah. Shit.
And
hell
so
yeah. You got to reverse the role of being a monster too.
Exactly.
People, you got to reverse the role of people making you out to be a monster. You like, what you said, sis. People think I just be making these videos and shit and writing books and all this other shit because, man, you got to reverse what people that lied and said you was. You know what I'm saying? I got to show every part of me and my truth as much as I possibly can. How I love, the way that I love. I was born, grew up, and never really seen affection with my mother and my father. So, I learned from fucking Bill Cosby. So it's just, I want you to show you just in case something happened to me. You know what I'm saying? To show that I'm not what you thought I was. I'm not no fucking monster with your, I ain't gonna, your parent or your mother, whatever, you know what I'm saying, made me out to be. It's just, I gotta back the fuck off sometimes to let you see yourself. That's the best that one can do. And that's from both sides, for good women and good men versus bad mothers and bad fathers.
Yeah.
Like there's motherfuckers that I got a homie, I ain't gonna tell her business. She walked out of her motherfucking son life and partied like a motherfucker and left him as a single father. But how many times that happened to women? But I'm not saying that one of the better than the other because women get it the worst with that. But to see that, I wish I could have got that opportunity to be that. But I hate that it would have went down like that because then you still separated. I don't want it to be separated. We can co-parent, be good, but you gotta back the fuck off from a situation to actually solve it, not win it, because the child is still being hurt.
Right.
It's not nothing to win. It's a whole bunch of loss, man. It's a whole bunch of pain and shit. There's nothing to win. You know what I'm saying? It's only a solution. You know what I'm saying? You only looking for that fucking solution. How can I make this better? But then your kid may not want to fuck with you when they get older. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck he wasn't there? Ask your mama. Ask your fucking mom. Okay? I'm not about to disrespect your mother in front of you. I don't give a fuck how mad we argue and fight. I will never allow you to fucking disrespect your goddamn mother or your grandma, whatever the fuck. They can talk shit about me all they want. But I am a man. That's the way my big mama raised me. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my grandmother. Again, like Granny T. Dog, I don't disrespect women, dog. I'm a respectful man. At the end of the day, I'm more disciplined in the way that I handle shit. And
you
that's
have
the way
our
I'm
condolences of your grandmother transitioning. That's why we didn't have our show on the 8th, you guys, because of that. So we do send our condolences to you, Jason.
I appreciate it. Trust me. I send all 1,000 hugs, millions of hugs to you, man. Like, if I can get on that situation, I don't know how much time we can even talk on this shit. I just need 2 seconds. They got something to do with the damn title that we talking about right now.
Go right on ahead, bro. Go right. That's what we hear. This is our show. This is what's for.
So, I'm going to put something over because I don't like to tell all, no names, no nothing like that, but it's fucked up when your pops is gone. Died in 2005 from a drunken driver while he was on his motorcycle and shit. He died on Father's Day. And you don't get that support from that the other person that you need in your life, the other person that helped made you, don't come to your weddings, keep a bunch of shit up, riling up shit between me and my siblings, and all I want from your ass is to love me. Why can't you, why don't you know how to love me? The nurturing. That's all a motherfucker really want. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. You'll fucking scratch your knee, some shit, fall on the floor, break your arm. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be good. Why can't I get that? But the fucked up part is when my grandmother died, I seen the worst in people. People insinuating the most horrible shit that you ever thought of. A woman that I looked at like my mother. You understand me? She was the mother that gave me the nurture, which was my grandmother on my dad's side. And the way people act through that whole situation, fucked up. My grandmother died. Everybody want to be a goddamn FBI agent, and I'm not a person in a holy belief of Bible and like that, but I respect all religions and beliefs because I love who people that get love. But a reverend that I still respect, regardless of me being a conscious man, said you ain't got to answer to no fucking body. Because every time somebody dies, somebody always want to insinuate the worst shit because they want some fucking money. This is the cycle of family. Everybody want to be fucking vultures and shit. This is what people don't want to talk about. When people die, man, you got to fucking walk away because they'll fucking try to kill your ass. If everybody know, I've never been a secret person. I have seizures for a long time. Prince has seizures. DMX has seizures. Just a lot of talented motherfuckers that have a defect in them because they so consumed with talent. And people assume that you done did the most horrible shit to my own fucking grandmother, to even fucking hint around like you trying to investigate me to do anything to the woman that actually gave me a chance to know what love really felt like and how to show affection because I was unable to. With a parent that didn't know how to show that. My father gave that affection. He said he loved me. But on the other situation, your own siblings, half of your siblings turn on you because they following up behind that other parent and shit. They have people stab you in your back and all you do is stay to yourself. For anybody that's going through that shit, for anybody to say some shit like that, fuck them. Because at the end of the day, if karma is real, damn it, you will get yours. I don't hope bad for you, but that's a cycle in life. You need to get that misery out your ass because you will get yours. I don't want you. I'm not putting a curse on you to get it. I will hope the best for you, even though you mean the worst for me, because I got to reverse the role. I got to protect my shit when it's time for me to cross over and transition because I don't know what to expect. But you going to get yours for even lying like that, saying some shit, making it even feel like that because you're unfucking happy. You're miserable. I'm a married man, changed my life, stopped the gangbanging shit. I never hurt an innocent person in my fucking life. Never really bothered people. At the end of the day, you hate that I made it out of that shit. No more sleeping house to house type shit. Borrowing $10, $20 here and shit. You don't fucking know me. This is the cycle of grimy ass family members and shit. Not all, but majority that want to keep that pattern going and watch you suffer. They like when your ass need them so they can talk about you so you can become that fucking gossip for their friends and shit. So like I said, if something fucking happened to me, this is me, dog. I ain't got shit to hide, man. They ain't shit. You ain't got to hold on to family because of titles and shit. You got the difference between family and fucking relatives. Family all ain't blood. Relatives is motherfuckers that can be distant or close that you don't even fuck with. Stab you in the back. You'll get more support from strangers than you would ever get from people that you done grew up with. I can tell your motherfucking eye that shit is true like that. That's a cycle and a pattern that will never stop. It ain't got shit to do with being racist. That's just a miserable ass people that don't want to see you happy. You got to cut their ass off at the knees and not give a fuck. And when they want war, they can get it. And that's how I want to end that. I don't fuck with family. I make families. I create. This is my sister. I said this is my sister. I was replacing motherfuckers. I had many mother figures. I don't need you to nurture me no more. I don't need to keep fucking bagging you for that shit. I had a lot of good mother figures in my life. And father figures. After my father got killed and shit. I don't need to nurture. But I do hope the best for you. But by any means necessary, me being a man, I'm going to end it at this. I will always play my goddamn position. If you put your hands on the person that gave me life, I don't give a fuck if I can't stand her ass at all for all the fucked up shit that she did. She gave me something that nobody can give me. She gave me life. I'm going to do something to you. And I'm going to leave it that allegedly. I'm going to do something to you. Don't touch the queen. At the end of the day, still a queen regardless if she's naive. But that's still a person that gave me life. And you just don't understand how to be happy. But you will. I just won't be in the picture to see it. I'm doing me. I will leave you after I protect you, and I don't want shit to do with you, but I will protect you still, even though you're naive. You'll learn. But that's why I end that shit with, I'm breaking all patterns. I ain't got shit to say, but keep doing this. I'm going to keep leveling up. You're going to need me before I need you.
Unconditional love. Unconditional love.
Ashe. Well, it was beautiful. And the tissue
I
ministry
say
did
yes,
not
it
bring the
is.
tissue in the house, okay?
We can't.
Mm.
I didn't bring the tissue in the house. The tissue ministry is left in the car.
Shit get hot, boy. Boy, shit. My boy had to grab one of them through the screen, goddamn it.
Yeah.
As a grown ass man, boy. That anger popping, boy. I'm hot already all over again and shit. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be some Bob Marley after this. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So
It's gonna be a cup of some cone dog, some cognacs.
I want to say something
Shit.
based off of what all you just said because it was a lot, but I'm going to keep it a little short because we ain't got but like 6 minutes left
No,
before
do
the
your thing. My
hour
bad,
is
girl.
up. Do
We
they
got
cut us off
six.
an hour?
We
I
got
don't know.
no. They don't. We on Facebook and you can talk as long as you want to. We ain't
Oh,
time on
On
Facebook,
Facebook, I
okay.
think.
so we good.
See, I don't know.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
So
But
it don't
anyway,
matter. So come on with
based off of
it.
the things that you just said, and it was well said because she didn't know no better,
Yeah.
and she can't know what she hadn't been taught or
Right.
recognize because it's if you are an older child and you may not. I'm an older child, so us older child get hit the hardest because
Me and
we
you.
lack
Yup.
Speak
where the
again, cause
other
I'm the oldest. Yeah,
siblings
come
will
on now.
get.
That's right.
So our parents, they didn't know a whole lot of stuff with us that they would probably do with our grandkids and further on down the
Yup.
line to, the other child might get it. I got two boys and both of my children I brought up two different ways because my first one was brought up from a traumatic standpoint, which was within me, what I thought was right and it wasn't right. And I had to go back and apologize. I apologized to both of my children and I explained to them why I had to apologize. My oldest still, he's still kind of wishy-washy with it because he don't understand it. You ain't knocking this nigga out. And I used to get knocked out for everything. You said he could say whatever and you used to tell me to shut up. I said,
Right.
yeah, why you think I had to apologize? Because I used to get told that and I thought it was the right thing to do. And I had to realize, no, that's not how you do a thing. It hurts self-esteem. It stifles the manhood. My oldest son, he has seizures to this day as we speak. And I had to
Mm-hmm.
things that when things happen to us, and I'm gonna call it a sickness or a disease or however, whatever, those things
Right.
come from us not dealing with the stuff that we swept under the rug or we hadn't dealt with that came from our parent and our
Mm-hmm.
mother not nurturing us and the abandonment issues there, the resentment issues. That's what seizures come from. Seizures come from running from family, and that's from those that you felt that did not do you right. My
Mm-hmm.
son going through the same thing. The only difference is your mom didn't apologize to you and she didn't show you that she changed. That's the difference.
Mm.
When you lovingly, unconditionally release her, you won't have them no more. Oh, okay then. You won't
Oh,
have
most
them. They'll
definitely.
go away as if you had never ever had them before because that's how you get rid of sickness and disease. You deal with the shit that's going on here and you lovingly release it so that you can heal. That's how you heal from all things. And that's not just seizures. That's for all sickness and disease. But a lot of
Everything.
people
Yeah.
don't know how.
Heart attack, everything.
Right, everything.
Yeah.
Asthma,
Lovingly, though.
everything.
Lovingly. Got to clean up the heart, the hate,
No, you spoke
all
that
that.
shit
You
on the
got to
rip.
be able to do it
Yeah.
lovingly from your heart, genuinely, authentically.
Yes.
And it takes
You
work
Yes.
you
to
hit that
do
shit on the
that
dial with
because you
that, cause
can't do
you
that
said
if you're not
you said what my
from a
wife said, bro.
from an unhealed space. That space has to be healed in order to release lovingly.
Yeah.
And if you
But see that man, sis just said, my bad, sis. Go ahead.
keep hearing
No, go
something
ahead.
over as a message, you know, it dis-ease is dis-ease in your spirit. The dis-ease in your body comes from what has been done to your body, because the body keeps count. Whether you want to acknowledge it, whether you want to confront it or not, you can't keep living in these things and thinking that because you buried them because you don't want to look at them, you don't want to you want to become numb, act like they didn't happen. You still can't live. They're gonna come up in some way, shape, form, or fashion, in some cycle or some behavior. It's gonna come back up, and you're still gonna have to confront it. You're still gonna have to deal with it. When you
Right.
start dealing with that trauma, then your body, your bioenergetic field around you has to respond to that. But you can't fake it till you make it. You
Right.
got to confront it. You got to deal.
Yeah.
And when you start
Hear
doing these things
them.
with, then you start seeing the domino effect in those things around you. So you don't have to be around
Right.
people, but there's something that may happen in them that will bring them back to you, to come back to you, apologize. Once you focus it on you, dealing with you, your heart, your mind, your body, your soul clear and healed, so that you can elevate, and that ripple effect will go to them if they're willing.
Yeah.
Because I won't sit up here and be nice to the fact that think everybody gonna change. No, some people didn't come here to do that. They don't want to. So
Hell no. Hell
every
no.
hurt and every pain that we have felt within our bodies, we have the ability to deal with it, to heal it, and to change our heart, our mind, our behavior, and elevate ourselves up out of it through loving ourselves first and foremost unconditionally. And then we can spread that, share
Yeah.
that light. We do not have to stay the same, but we have to be willing to deal with it. And yes, it's
Right.
pain. We're going to have to get in the trenches. We're going to have to deal in that muddy water, in that muddy shit. We're going to have to deal with it.
Hell yeah.
And you got to do what you got to do because it's your life that you are saving. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. But you can have help, people to connect with you. Like you said, hey, I made my own family. That one didn't work right, so I replaced it. I
Yeah.
have siblings that I'm not close with. But all y'all don't hear my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But we do what we have to do until we learn to do better. Everybody don't want to work with you. So you have to release them. Forgiving is releasing them, because I'm not pardoning shit that you done that was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not pardoning,
Hell no.
but I will release it. I'll release it from my anger, from my revenge, and
Yeah.
my wrath. I got to let it go. But I ain't forgiving
And even
nothing.
set boundaries. So that way I'm protecting my tip.
Because wrong is wrong. You did the shit, you did it. But I'm hoping that through me releasing you, that you'll
Yeah.
confront that shit and deal with it. If not, then like you said, karma, wrath, all those things will
Hell yeah.
reach
Hell yeah.
up.
Shit. Think if I'm lying, you don't think shit gonna happen to my ass? I'm sitting here, trying.
Exactly.
No, I can't fake that shit. I don't put like that. I don't like confrontation. Can I beat somebody ass? Yes, I can. And I'm not being overconfident. But I don't. I want to go through life and not have to fight nobody physically to be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go around whooping people ass for no fucking. I mean, I just want to leave me the fuck alone. I just want to be left alone, help people when they need me, and that's it. And the conglomerate of all of what y'all said to solve an illness, y'all said exactly what my wife said 5 or 6 years ago when she said, stop holding in and shit. I'm like, what you mean? Like, you keep having fucking seizures because you keep trying not to hurt other people. I'm one of the people, especially people in this world that are violent. When they speak with their words, that shit hurt, and I don't gotta cuss one time. I will make you feel what you make me feel, and some people are gifted with gab and gifted with word, and I'm one of them people that throat chakra is on point. I will hurt you verbally and wouldn't even have to put my hands on you. I can stop a whole fight with just talking and not have to cuss one time. I put that on my life. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid and
Yeah.
finally noticed this shit. She say, tell people how you feel, no matter how fucked up it is, If I don't like your ass, I'm gonna tell you on the phone, I don't like your ass today. I love you, but I just don't fucking like your ass today. You getting on my fucking nerves. Don't take that as me, you know what I'm saying, being an asshole. Just take that family fight, and I'm just being honest with you. Let me speak my piece. I may piss you off. I get salty. My punk ass will get over it. I'm just joking, but I get over it. I'm gonna piss y'all off too. Y'all ain't gonna like everything that I say, but I gotta respect y'all speaking from y'all heart too. Shit, I gotta let y'all speak that shit. I can't hold this shit in, or I'm gonna keep having that fucking breakdown and have a seizure. Like every other blue moon, like I just get so fucking pissed off. I mean, I done already bust holes in walls type shit, being angry in my own little man cave, because I want to touch you. I want to touch your motherfucking ass so bad that I can feel me putting my face through your. God damn it, you know what I'm talking about. I want to put my hands on you, nigga. Like that's what's happening. Like I don't like bullies, and I don't like cruel ass people that just do shit for just fucked up reasons. Keep that shit away from me. I'm not trying to be sick. I don't like to yell, argue. Fuck all that. I'll hang up on your ass first. If I yell and I ain't gonna argue with you, I'm gonna probably have a goddamn seizure or probably be sick or some shit. But just leave that shit alone. So I got to get that punching bag. That's all I'm saying. I brother lost my other one. Get a punching bag. Y'all need some stress relieving. Get you a punching bag and beat the shit out of it until you can't do it no more. That's my solution to how I dealt with my shit. I fight
of
and live with
people, especially our older, our elders, are very manipulative. And based off of the things
yes.
that they experienced and how they grew up, they had to learn that. A lot of things that they did and experienced, even for the way of how they did a thing, it was we call them traumas.
Mm-hmm.
We call them traumas. Yes, they do hurt. A lot of them hurt more, and a lot of them dig a little deeper than most because they will rip your soul apart. But they are there
Sure.
for a reason to teach you lessons, and it's lessons in everything, whether it's a good situation or it's a bad situation. It's a lesson there. We weren't taught that
Yeah.
these was lessons. We weren't taught when uncle touch you under the cover and he tell you don't tell
Yes.
it or he'll kill you. If you say something to your mama, you gonna get killed. You
Why
know.
not say it? Say that
And
shit.
you don't tell
Say
it.
it.
You know, you a little kid, you be scared, but some kids tell it. I was one of them kids that tell
Yeah.
shit. I didn't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
am telling on your ass.
Yeah.
I'm telling it. It's just that I wasn't heard. Even if I told it
Yeah.
and I told the truth. It kind of like was like, oh, okay, well,
Right.
you you must have did. You must took some. You took too much medicine, or you just talking too
Yeah.
much. The fuck? But I understand now
That's that. That's
why
that
parents
narrative they
do
put on
stuff like
TV.
that, because
Mm-hmm.
they had to do it. They had it done to them. You see what I'm saying? And the
Right.
cycle continues until somebody say, "Nah, hell no, that shit don't make no sense. I don't want to do that no more. I'm not finna be no." I sat down with my kids at a young age when
Mm-hmm.
because I was 21 when I had my first son. So I sat down with him and I used to always talk to him. You tell when somebody touch you, woo, 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 woo. Now, even though kids will not always come back and tell you everything, because
Mm-hmm.
I feel my son got some stuff that happened to him that he has not discussed, because I could feel it within. But when we go through experiences, because that's what they are, obstacles and experiences, when we go through those things, that's what that word traumatic, and we pass them down from generation to generation. Let's say I never told my children that I had been molested. My kids would never understand. Well, damn, I got molested too, and my mama didn't even tell me she had that. I probably could have told her, because I could have understood. You know, that's what she meant when she said if somebody touch you, you come and tell it. Because we could tell a motherfucker, all the kid or parent, anybody all day long. You come tell me when something happened to you. Come tell me when something happened to you. And they be like, yeah, but shit, is you really gonna be understanding? Or is you gonna be sober enough to hear them? Or is you gonna be in your right mind or present? Because being present is a motherfucker. It was a lot of times I was there, but I was absent
Yeah.
then as hell. Okay. So a lot of times we be thinking we be the good parent. How could this happen to man? times. Why did this happen? Because motherfucker, you wasn't present. How about that? You was
Right.
there, but you wasn't present. So much shit went over my head within those times. I'm 21. I'm trying to kick it. I got a kid. Damn, I got to be a parent. Wow, what's that? Because when you don't know how to be a parent, and a motherfucker really didn't show you how to be a parent, then all you can take is
Yeah.
what the hell you see and assume that you're doing the right thing. Until you learn that, damn, I did all that thinking I'm protecting my kids and I ain't even protect them because, damn, I slipped up and, damn, this happened. Or, wham, bam, this
Yep.
happened. Shit, I ain't even know. Wow, this happened. You see what I'm saying? But you couldn't know until it's time for you to start healing some shit and those things come about so that you can deal with those things and
Right.
fix them.
Speak that, you man. Y'all speaking some gems on here, letting off the fireworks. God damn it, I had to yell. I know it's echoing in it, but god damn it, y'all doing that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Get that shit out of there, god damn it. Shit.
That's
That's
because
the
we
only way you
didn't
can do it, god
experience
damn
it. Come
It's
on
because
now.
we
it.
had
Shit.
to heal it.
We
We had to heal
we
those
already know
parts of us
about the
that was
untouchable
hurt
roots.
and
Yeah. But you
that was
just
broken. Yeah,
pow. That's
Yeah.
all y'all been doing on it. Like that's fucked up.
yeah.
So we are to have part two, and we're gonna continue to pull the onion back and give solutions. That means tools, principles,
Yeah.
also like we are saying, we giving you both. We giving you a little experiences and giving you principles and tools that we have done with our own self. That's how we know. There's no way we can share something that we haven't confronted and conquered it within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things that a lot of people can share that they experience, but they haven't conquered it within them.
Hey, sis, read that poem.
They haven't conquered it. That means they haven't confronted. They haven't acknowledged it. They haven't accepted accountability and the
Yeah.
responsibility.
No.
Yes.
Speak them gems, goddamn. Speak them. Cause
Yeah.
I think Gilla just answered. I don't know if it's towards what you just said or everybody said. I pinned it
Oh,
at the
that was
bottom. Read that because
you.
I
I
can't
thought I
see it
did
on
it
my
to you.
side.
She
No,
said,
I had called it. I can't see it on my side, sis, because the Annu Way shirt white, so I'm looking at the
oh,
words white. Like
she
read that.
said,
Like I'm like,
glad that we have you guys to speak on these things because it's helping my generation to learn this about this at a young age because if we don't talk about it, our children won't know. And they will
Exactly.
continue to go through and carry on the trauma that we had within us because we do pass that shit down. Even if we not the one that's molesting and touching and
yeah,
feeling and shit because it happened to us,
yeah,
it's still in our kids' DNA because a motherfucker did it to us. It's still there because they did it it happened to our parents or whomever else and our grandparents and it never got dealt with. So it's still something still in them. You can't, why the hell she so fast? Get your fast ass.
yeah,
Where the fuck you think she got it from? Oh, I mean,
man.
Go ahead, throw chocolate.
You boy, you pump that up. She
I
said,
know,
pump, pump,
right?
pump that
There
up.
it is, baby.
now
They go ahead,
back to
throw
our
chocolate.
Sunday lesson.
We got some technical difficulties, and
But that's the truth, though. Where else could
But
you
where
yes,
do
get
it
you
is,
think
it
they get
from?
it from? And then
Right,
we
we
can't
talk
figure
about
out.
our children and our family members, and then you don't even know where the hell they get the shit from.
bruh.
You sit up there
Yeah,
talking
Y'all better stop
about your
doing
brother,
that.
your sister, your uncle, your cousin, but where the fuck they get this shit from, though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Say something like, "Oh, we come from a nasty family." What do nasty mean? What kind of nasty?
bruh,
How do I unfold this? You know what I'm saying? You start seeing,
bruh.
oh, okay. Oh,
Y'all,
we got
yeah, man. Why this
together. We
it?
got this together, and y'all think that shit is okay, and it's not. It's not.
It ain't
You ain't.
at all.
You don't want
I'm
your
telling you.
children, the next generation, doing nothing wrong with it, especially if they don't watch their mom and them do it, and then you don't see nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. It's not okay. It's not okay. And somebody got to be the one to say no. And the children and the family need to know about these things to protect their children and to heal and stop it from going on. So these generational cycles and patterns can stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
You better stop that shit. One day, I'm telling you, yo,
And
you
you
gonna raise
have
your
to,
kids fuck.
but the thing is, how do you stop it though? Somebody
But
asked me,
sis, you ain't
how
got
do you
you ain't
stop?
gotta stop. If you fuck your kids up mentally on how you are and you like a loudmouth, disrespectful fuck motherfucker, you ain't your kid one day gonna tell you the same shit. You like, go take out the trash, and that motherfucker gonna look at you. I ain't doing shit.
You start with yourself.
Ain't that what you told them though?
That's right.
You start dealing with it. You start loving yourself, and it's a process. And it is
There
something,
you go.
but you start with yourself.
That's right.
I thought that,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's great for me, but then you still like, God damn it, even on my watch, this shit didn't happen. Okay, well, you know what? I'm finna talk to you more about this, and we're gonna do this
Yeah.
because I'm telling you, delay is not motherfucking denial. Okay? Because
Yep.
wrath coming one way or another. It's coming. You can
And that
run,
shit. It's coming.
you can't hide because I'm gonna get your ass.
Yeah.
Okay?
Pop goes the week.
I'll tell you how.
Pop goes the wheel. You better stop that shit. Pop goes. You ain't see that movie, goddamn it. Go ahead, my bad, sis. Once you go,
I'm just
do
saying
that shit.
because you know
No, do that
now
shit.
because I'm blowing some shit up, and that's on a mental. You understand what I'm saying? That's the power because that anger is power. And see, when you learn how you say you had to go do your punching bag, well, punch that motherfucking bag because you got to have an outlet. But at the same time, I'm
Goddamn right.
motherfucking set, and that's common for you because I'm a bullseye. That motherfucking target. You better guarantee
Bro,
that. Okay? Go
keep underestimating. Keep on underestimating. I love that shit. We all should love it. You want people to underestimate you
yes,
sometimes. Keep fucking
yes.
around.
But
Look
when
at
you
me.
master it
Keep
and you
fucking
learn
around.
how to work with that power
That's
and you
right.
direct and you hit that focus because
Yep.
it can happen. See, you can get people to respond if you know how to.
Yep.
Anger is just one one part of it. You know what I'm saying? You can have that hate or wrath, anger, you got love
Mm-hmm.
and whatever else you want to put on it. But when you into that stuff and you know how to work with it and focus it and master yourself and stay in that calm, you ain't got to bow down to nothing. You look within and you know how to work that power and
Damn it. You better watch yourself. You better cut that shit out, Maá T. I see you. Bring the smoke.
gotta
God
wait
damn
for
it.
karma. You ain't gotta wait for karma. You can be that damn karma your goddamn self. I just want to
Hell yeah.
Go straight to
Y'all
the
got bulls
motherfucking
and
storm.
yeah.
Get to the
Got
motherfucking
these
root.
bulls on here, baby.
Say,
go.
Pop goes the
Yo,
weasel. Here I am, nigga.
Yeah,
Here I am.
don't.
Give it to me. I
I gotta
accept
go.
my
I got
responsibility
you.
and accountability.
I
Yeah,
got
Come
you.
on now.
You gonna get it two times on the
Shit.
biscuit, nigga. You gonna get
What?
2 legs on the
What?
biscuit, nigga. Keep fucking around.
What?
I'm trying to with gravy. With
Shit.
gravy, okay?
It's all good. Because guess what? Can not one person, not one human being on this motherfucking planet got the right to point fingers at nobody.
Bruh.
Not one.
Bruh.
Can't nobody
But hold
judge
on. When they
not
shit is
one person.
fucked up. But listen, everybody that talk the most shit, house be made out of glass because you don't want nobody else to go on your
Exactly.
shit to see how fucked up your situation is. So you will talk now
Exactly.
like horrible on the next month. Now, don't act. We all have pillow talk. Now let's be 100. You know what I'm saying? Your sister, your favorite sister to piss you off, or brother to piss you off. You like that motherfucker get on my nerves. That's pillow talk. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna kill that motherfucker tomorrow. Allegedly, that ain't pillow talk. You want some whole shit.
That's
You
not
not gonna
judging.
like everything people
You
do. That ain't
judging.
judging. That's
Judging.
how
That's
good
not
ass
judging.
opinion, you know what I mean? So, but just being honest, like straight up, people gonna keep on underestimating the people that they program to be monsters. If you raise monsters, they're gonna be monsters to you. If you raise them with love, they're gonna be full of love to you and be monsters to somebody else. But you gotta raise them even then. You gotta treat people like they treat you. You basically gotta penalize people on a crime that they committed. Just because somebody lied to you, you don't kill them. If somebody burnt down your house, killed your kids, your wife, and ain't no judgment here. I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you
You gotta
go.
basically give people penalty on what they did. You can forgive people sometimes. I wasn't on that shit at first. I felt like fuck it. Why the fuck I gotta forgive you for some shit you did to me? Forgive yourself, motherfucker. Fuck you. But I had to get up off that shit. I forgive you, but I don't have to fuck with you. That's what everybody like. Let that shit go. Like break them curses. Don't hold on to hating people. Just I don't have to deal with you, but I hope the best for you away from me. You understand? Away from me, but I want you to do good because maybe I don't know what you've been through in your life. I don't know what type of fucking trauma your mother and their mother and so
Right.
forth and forward to you to make you the way that you are to me or anybody else and like y'all been through. I don't know. Shit, you don't tell nothing. So at the end of the
Right.
day, I gotta make assumptions. Family secrets come out.
Right.
That
If you
box starts
listen to
open.
them long enough, they'll tell off on their damn self.
Oh hell
Right.
yeah, let them get drunk. Drink that damn Taylor Port wine or some shit. They get that damn wine, they start telling them, you know your fucking sister ain't really your sister, right? Say what? Huh? Like they start talking. I don't want that shit to happen to me. I want to tell people sober as shit, the real that need to be heard. I don't want to get drunk and start bloating out a bunch of fucking family secrets and just horrible shit that can hurt people. I'd rather gradually give it to that person slowly or tell them the truth. I don't want to hold on to no fucking grief, regrets, any of that shit because
Well,
it'll kill
you
you.
know
It'll
the
give you
old
heart attacks and
saying.
shit.
You know the old saying. A drunk man speak sober words. That's the true
Sure
fucking
does.
statement. Because
Oh, oh, real?
some people don't know how to say shit until they get fucked up. So that they
Yeah,
can. That's the only time they can get vulnerable, and they can. And a lot of times, that's when people don't listen to them because they,
yeah.
that motherfucker drunk.
Oh,
He done had too
yeah,
much to drink.
yeah.
Oh, we'll tell him
No,
about it another day,
no,
and don't never get to tell him about it.
no.
But the action be right there before you, but you don't even
Yeah,
recognize it because you
yeah,
blame it on something. You cover it up.
yeah.
Let me take it back. You put a fucking mask on it. I wish I had my mask down here. You put a mask on it, and
Tell it.
you call it. Oh, it was drunk. It was too high. It was
What's it say?
hungover.
A drunk tongue is a sober
Mhm.
man's mind. Yeah. 100.
Hey,
Yeah.
100.
we're
Say,
not
tell us, cuz
Mhm.
y'all on this motherfucker smoking hot on the
we're
truth
not
now.
we're gonna be talking
Well, so
about
we can't hear you. Say that
those
again.
walk, huh?
Say it again, because I could. Your microphone had went off over. Go
Can
ahead.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
good. You
what
good. Go ahead.
I'm saying is when we're not in our conscious mind, which is what happens when we are drinking, we let those walls down until we go back to our subconscious. So all those things back there that we try to hide, the wall is down. So we begin to speak the truth. Okay, and that's what she said, the vulnerability in that. So these words coming out is the things that we've tried to hide, and that we keep in. We don't have the courage or the ability to speak them in our conscious mind because we want to
Indeed.
hide them. We want to keep them, but they're gonna come out. Why? Because you open now. Has a way of opening you up for you to speak the truth, as you wouldn't do it before. So that's what I'm saying. When we dealing with all these hurts and all these pains, that's why you got to get into it and deal with it and sit with it and feel it and learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Learn.
When
Hell yeah.
when and I'm gonna say when we, because I used to be part of the we when I say this. When we get drunk, that's us being, that's suppressed. That's us suppressing the shit we going through. And I say we because yeah, I used to be a drunkest, whatever the fuck that is, because I ever drink on Tuesday,
Drunk.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, rest on Monday, back at it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, chicken Friday. Okay,
But you
that part.
first said you said suppression. So as when we come to that level of vulnerability, we can all let it hang out. We feeling good.
Yeah.
Ugly.
All
And
that
I
shit.
had the courage to say that, but now the walls is down, and I'm no longer
Yeah.
free. I'm free to open my mouth and tongue to be able to.
The most horrible shit though.
That's what that is. But we need to be able to consciously pull that.
Yep.
Came to you felt that trigger. I've heard somebody mention that word on here while we've been talking. Oh, that triggered this. If that is a trigger, that's why you sit down and you reflect with that. Oh, that motherfucker, it
Exactly.
Yeah.
wasn't him that did it. It was something else that was triggered. It did. I took it out on him, but I was more angry because there's some other things underneath that. And you got to sit with that. And
Yep.
what really did this? Take your thoughts seriously.
Mm.
Yep.
Fill out
Get to the root of it. Get
the
to the
root.
root of it.
Man,
Get
sometimes people need to step on each other's feet to stop their ass from doing dumb shit. Sometimes people feel like, when you step on their toes, sometimes you need it. You might be about to end up in a bad fucking situation. Sometimes your parents and family, elders, aunties, all that shit
Baby.
want to step on your step. Sometimes they got to step on your toes to stop you from doing shit that they didn't did, but they didn't tell you about it. Like some people may be addicted to certain things. Some people may have done some incest shit. I mean, they stop you and you get mad. You might get mad, but sometimes some of them are good and they step on your shoes for the right reasons,
That's
but you
right.
thinking it's the wrong reasons. But as a kid, you don't know that until later on. Like, oh, so that's why you told me to not do that shit. I thought you was being a hater or you was jealous of your nephew or some shit like that. But no, it wasn't that. It was just that motherfucker creepy. And I don't want you spending the night over their house type of shit. But you thought it was some funny shit. A lot of truths come out later on. Sometimes people protect you with shit that may not hit you till later on in life when you're an adult. Like, oh, that's why you did that. I misunderstood that. I hated your ass for 10 years after that shit. Even because you kept doing it, but you was protecting me. That's a lie. That's a good lie, but it also hurts the other person when they don't know. Sometimes you still got to pull them to the side and kind of like give them that full truth, whether they can handle it or not, because they're going to think your ass on some bullshit.
Thank you, because I was
Gotta
getting
get
ready to
out.
say that. One of the best solutions is being vulnerable. That's where you start at, being vulnerable with yourself. Learn to be vulnerable with yourself. Yes, it's gonna hurt, but guess what? You're gonna hurt regardless. So I'd
Yes, you are.
rather start hurting by going through the healing process instead of being hurt and staying stuck and continually to pass on those patterns and issues and cycles. Because like T said, a lot of them really ain't even DNA. Some of them is that we put curses on our children or our family members, or it ain't, it's just people, period, by the words that we say.
Yeah.
By just the
Speak
words
that
that we
shit.
say. So being vulnerable is a solution. It's a principle that you can apply to self first, because you can't help nobody else until you start helping yourself. Until you start doing it for you.
I see.
Apply it to you. Because why? You're a crystal within. And what crystals do? Reflects. Oh, it only going to reflect what's on the inside. That's why you can't put fingers. Because while you over there, you're telling on yourself. While you still speaking, you're telling on yourself.
Yeah.
And you are. Because it's the reflection that you give off on the inside. But when you actually confront that and admit it, do you not know the reflection change? And it does. It really truly does.
Annu Way, come on, I don't do them like that. Shit, you about to make
Reflections
us make
start
this live for
changing.
YouTube.
And when you
Shit.
start changing and you start seeing it for yourself, and the more you do it, the more you heal it, and before you know it, boom, bam. You got healing all around you. You got people that you connected to. Your whole reflection has totally changed. Because if your reflection hasn't changed, that means you ain't doing the goddamn work.
Yep.
Watch yourself. Bring that smoke. Watch yourself.
When your reflection hasn't changed, that means you haven't done the work.
Lazy as shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
It ain't gotta be lazy.
Some people just lazy.
Let me tell you,
Some
sometimes the trauma
people
can be so
lazy,
bad
man.
that you can't even know how to comprehend. And I got you. I got you. I understand.
But think about
but you got to do the work.
Some people are too lazy to give a compliment. Some people too lazy to give chivalry.
Because they reflect because of trauma, because what has happened to them, and they project. They only can project what's on the inside of what's going on with them. That's all they can do. That's all we can do.
They got to do the work.
Yeah.
Because
they got to work.
But you got to clear that up and change your perspective. Because ain't nobody gonna do it but you. Can't nobody do this. Can't nobody help you. Ain't nobody got no magic wand. I promise you. Outside of yourself, you got to get your own shit. You got to get your own shit. Save your own self. Your own soul is on the line. Everybody's soul is on the line, and it is.
But you know, so what you just said though, for some reason, I believe a lot of people feel like that shit is infinite here. Like it's undefined and unknown of how long, what the fuck, and when our time and when our number of. Man, I think what you just said, and every last one of y'all that said, to add it all up, people feel like they're gonna live forever. You are not going to live forever, bro. Not in this particular reality that we speaking from right now. We all gotta transition to, because I don't believe in death. I believe, you know what I'm saying, I live to live. That's tattooed on my arm, bro. So that's my thing. But at the end of the day, when you do transition, bro, this is it. You don't know if you're gonna get a new mother, new sister, new brother, or probably transition to some shit you can't even humanly understand. So my thing is, I don't know why y'all can't do the work. Now at least try. Because this shit comes to an end at some point. This realm you live in right
Don't
now.
try
Try don't get you nowhere. Just
it.
do it. You
Do
can
it
do
like
it.
Nike.
Do
You wear
it.
the
We
y'all
did.
motherfuckers wear them damn Nike shoes. Listen, what you buying it for if you ain't gonna just do it like the damn shoes say? If you
Just
walking
do it.
around
Do it
with
like
Nikes
that.
on
Training.
and you ain't just healing your motherfucking self, pull them bitches off and throw them in the trash. Get you
Okay.
some
Pow!
motherfucking Pumas
Click.
or some XJ900s
Or
until
Right.
you
some
ready to
Adidas.
just do it.
You get some Adidas. You can get some. You sure can. You get some.
Man.
You can get some Swiss. Whatever you want. However you want. Which one?
Said
But you
some
can do it.
fucking Swiss, some Reebok,
What?
some lugs, nigga, just do the
Anything.
work.
Just do the
Just
work because you
just
can.
do the work.
Trying don't do nothing but give you an excuse. That's all trying does.
Procrastinating.
Trying
Mine
Bruh,
is
give you an
procrastinating.
let
excuse
me tell you something.
to not to
If you
do
don't
the
clean your
minimum
whole
for your own
fucking
self.
room in Monday, at least pick up a sock. At least pick up a sock, a piece of paper, something every day until you get it done. Goddamn it, do
People
something. It
think
could be the
because they
smallest
went
damn
to
thing.
school, that's all the education they need. A lot of people stop
No.
right there with what they got from school. I was in an accelerated class. Okay, that don't mean shit, bitch, if you ain't learning shit today outside of that motherfucking accelerated
See,
class.
they need that soul
Right.
work. They got that
What
spirit
about
work, man.
accelerating your inside? Would you worried about the school accelerating? What about you accelerating within? Like,
So you know how nigga. Only thing niggas dealing with on the inside these days is putting that fucking drink in their ass, and weed in their ass, and money in their fucking
Be-
pocket. That's all people focus on. Going to work, go
because of they
home, go to the
haven't
club on the
confronted
weekend.
and
That is
did
it.
the work and did the healing. So guess what? We talking about the untouchable roots, things that needs to be talked about. Okay, you
God
get what
damn it, a
I'm
new way
saying?
outside the box. Technical difficulty.
My bad. Untouchable roots outside
Go
the
ahead.
goddamn box.
God
Okay.
damn box. Bring it. God damn it. Shit.
That's
Shit.
those
I change
So
that name.
let
We're
me
gonna
let me give y'all this intermission right quick. Okay. We want you guys to email your most vulnerable topic with your cash app. We're going to have a drawing, and guess what? Whoever wins going to get a $50 sent to their cash app. So
Pull it out
don't
of hat.
forget.
Pull
Yep.
the name out of hat on camera, sis. Goddamn.
we can do
But it
So
that.
ain't
don't
shit.
forget to email us your topic.
Take
That's
it.
the only way you're going to get it in if you email us.
cash app.
Say what?
Email with the cash app.
Yes.
Yes.
Email your topic with your cash app. You got to email it. Don't inbox it to us because it's not going to count. Did you hear me? Do not inbox.
Trust me, if you're looking for the email, it's in description on the IG page, bio page, all, it's everywhere. If you need it, inbox one of us, you will get it. So the email, the business email for Untouchable Rootz. Okay. All right. You got it. All right.
And they're your $50 that you're going to do. We're going to choose on the 26th of January. Okay. That's because guess what? It's a lot of topics. It's a lot
Yeah.
of trauma that happened behind closed doors
Well,
that needs to
shit.
be talked about. It's a lot of
Anyway, on
suppression
live
that
camera.
needs to be expressed. And guess
Do you
what?
think we should do this on
We're
YouTube?
gonna talk about it.
This, that subject is that just that damn big. Do you think we should do part 2 on YouTube live? On the Untouchable Rootz YouTube page. Do you think y'all think we should do that particular one live on YouTube?
Can we do?
If we're eligible, I gotta look. I think we should be eligible right now to do the lives. I know it's a certain amount of subscribers you got to get to do that, but if not, at some
Y'all
point we
go
got to do
subscribe to our
live.
YouTube page so that way we can. You get me? And then we won't be subjected to go to IG just for an hour. But
Right? I
if
can't
not,
stand that.
then we have to do part 2 on IG. That's the reason why we're here now, pulling the layers. Told you we just did a little bit, y'all. But we only touched a little
One and a
bit.
half.
Exactly.
Part 1.5.
We only did a
Generational
little bit.
goddamn cycles and patterns.
Exactly. Because this topic is
Goddamn.
actually the number one topic that needs to be talked about for healing, because that's our intentions and purpose for this talk show. It's for healing.
Indeed.
And it is.
So let's get it, sis. I mean, we got it. Y'all put the shout outs. We only go. Don't peel all the layers. Come on now, baby. Just the layers, baby. Just nice and slow,
That's
y'all.
all we did.
All right.
That's it, because we left the tissue in the car for the tissue ministry. So that's all the layers we got for them. That's it. We got to save the rest to next year, because it's your birthday eve, and we not trying to consume all your
Look.
time on your birthday
know
eve.
it's our brother's birthday tomorrow.
Why you trying to do me like that?
Yeah.
So, you better stop me, goddammit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I heard that last time she said happy birthday.
Yep.
I heard that last time. You said little nigga bake on that like birthday. I heard that moment.
Don't do that.
But
I know what I was doing. You wasn't even supposed to say nothing, bro. Anyway,
no, that was a little bit of patty too. A little patty on the end of that. Bad patty, you know, like that. Oh, yeah.
I was just doing it regular. I sure was.
You was feeling that shit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You was feeling that shit, nigga.
Everybody get a birthday song for me, and they do. You know,
Yo,
I ain't never sung it live before, so you had to get it that way. That's all.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, Annu Way get into her shit when she started going Creole. She said, "Yeah, man, don't do me like that." You know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put the struzzi on it, motherfucker.
You already know.
Be careful. Put the Creole on it, shit. Put the just chicken on the stove. Call me now. I'm fucking with y'all.
He done called me out and everything. What the hell?
I gotta pick on y'all ass. Damn it, who gonna do it now? Y'all pick on my ass all the fucking time. Y'all be talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You and my
little bro.
Like this. You gonna sit and fucking talk, comment, look at Carlos Poet. Motherfucker, fuck my name up one more time. Fuck my name up one more time.
I ain't even say nothing but little bruh. I ain't even say
don't.
That's all they said.
Hold on.
Today.
I didn't.
Hold on, let me get my B.GKL.
I didn't, because why? I respect my little bruh. That's why. I respect him. So I ain't gonna fuck up his name.
Let me tell you something. You are 5'2". Ain't little shit about me. You stand here. Big dogs. Stomping with the big dogs. Me and Martin, that nigga Martin said,
See, I didn't even have to say it though. That's all I had to say.
Hold on, little young lady fella. You better chill out, little young lady fella. You about right there, like you like nigga. Hey nigga, is them new shoes? I was like, damn, I didn't know you was paying attention to that. You was like right there, like 5'2" short. Like, yeah, that's the new lugs. That's the new lugs.
Said she 4'11". Quay said she is 4'11". Don't get her no 5'2".
Yeah, 5'2", 4'11". Quay out there under the rims and shit like that. Quay.
But wait a minute, I am 5 feet. But I am a giant.
Exactly though, you know Annu Way go in the store, she get them little fucking pops that be like that, little skinny motherfucker, the quick poppers, and see that other motherfucker with that big bottle. You like you thirsty to the motherfucker.
Y'all see how they got these little short jokes on me?
That little ass shit.
That's
like
your daughter. Look
I got
at
my
that. She wear kid shoes.
Why you don't tell me, bro? How you gonna tell me? You put it in my bag.
We got damn. We got 40. You got 20s. You know what I'm saying? We drinking a 40. You got that 20. You like I get half drunk. We got whole pills. You got a joint.
He said half drunk.
You got a joint. We got the whole blizzy. Like, yeah, mama clock.
That's the opposite. That's the opposite. She got the big motherfucker. Nope.
I'm just like, mama. No, hold on now, damn it. Your ass, if you a blink and turn off the screen to come back with a whole fucking drink and a fucking
There's
food
no
shot.
way.
God damn. Two of them though? Two? I ain't fucking with y'all, man. He say, nigga.
That
Flick,
is
flick,
not
flick,
me.
flick, flick.
That is
Flick,
not
flick, flick,
me,
flick, flick.
man.
Pass me the third one, goddammit. You know it's lit. We got 3.
That's not me, man.
Yeah.
See.
Man, come on. Shit, I see your ass coughing on the camera. I ain't fucking. I'm gonna stop picking on your ass, man.
Me. I got smoke coming out my blood. What you talking about?
Walk away, come back smoking.
Wake up to my
Good morning to you. I say
Okay.
good morning.
I'm trying to be patient and wait now.
See? Y'all talking about me?
It's been a long
They
I ain't
gonna,
fucking
day.
with you.
It's
she
been a
got the
long
oil on
day.
me. She
It's
got
all day.
oil. You talking about me? She
Trust
the
me.
one got the
Look at
oil.
this. Let me say something. When this goddamn light go off, it is on. I'm be like,
What you
Life
say?
is fucked up. Life
Look,
is so fucked up, but
everybody
it's so
gonna take
blessed for life.
gonna say a puff pass.
you can say shit.
Right.
You know, shit is real fucked up. Fucking, where's the bottle?
Ah,
Might as well, G,
Damn
cause it's
it.
what? Your birthday
It's
Eve?
your birthday.
you better.
Where?
You know, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about getting some Milagro or some chocolate wine. My wife keep asking me, what
Baby,
do I
that
want to get it
chocolate
in tonight?
wine
Don't get some chocolate wine. I got
in the
some on deck. I drink with you.
rain.
Listen,
Look, that chocolate wine
Oh,
in the rain. Yeah,
say, you better go outside.
yeah.
Don't rock crazy, wanna go outside. I ain't fucking with y'all.
In the
In the
rain.
rain.
Drinking that chocolate wine.
Drinking that chocolate wine. I ain't fucking with your ass. It's shit. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with your
Don't
ass.
sing it, y'all. Don't sing
Yes, the chocolate wine.
Yeah.
Number one.
My
Yes,
bad. My bad,
yes,
y'all.
y'all. Yeah, y'all.
We tend to do that sometimes, and you know,
I have fun with
goddamn.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are,
Technical.
y'all. Y'all see that
Check.
we can be serious and we can also have fun. We can release, confront, we can do all that because we ain't had no other choice because we're not in survival mode no more.
No, it's the time where we just let it out.
We thriving. We
Yeah.
thriving and we
I done
living.
survived enough. I'm thriving. You're
Right.
right.
Thriving
A
and
heart is a
living.
house for a home.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
you. Go there.
5 heartbeats. 5 heartbeats. That was a quote. Yeah. Heart is a house for love, and I
All right
learned
now.
I learned.
that it don't take much to
Hey.
break it.
Hey.
Heart
Hey.
Yo,
is a house for love, and I learned.
I
Hey.
learned.
So watch that shit
You just
tonight, boy.
made me. I was just gonna say it. You done started something now.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Hey,
I
my boy.
got love for you, baby.
Damn.
That's my
I
shit.
got nothing but love for
Love.
you, baby.
Oh,
I got nothing but love. Blow out a throat valve with this motherfucker. Oh yeah, ooh yeah, oh
I
oh. Goodbye, rock, rock and
love
roll.
all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We love. Ooh yeah.
I ain't fucking saying that shit.
Okay. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all, this has been awesome. And our intentions in our hearts that someone actually gained and got some jewels today. And
Indeed.
and take your pearls and sit on them, integrate with them, because this is the time. And then apply them. Because knowing it's about application. It's not about the knowledge, just having the information. Knowing is application.
And she steps into her Maya Angelou.
Back to our regular scheduled program. And with that being said,
I'm fucking nuts. And she steps into her Maya Angelou.
yes.
She spits the gems I appreciate.
And that's Spit the Gems. We didn't had a song. We didn't had wise counsel. And that's time for the smoking. Oh, okay. And on a good note, okay?
Ankh lights the candles.
Yes, have us a good
She brings on the
drink.
sleep.
Light an incense.
Oh, go
Release that shit.
yeah.
It's Ankh
So
brings the
we're gonna
sleep
call
doggy.
all our
Doggy
energy
dog.
back to us. And
Yes.
release all energy. That our energy back to the source of which it came.
Every fucking time it's gonna happen, I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna get y'all. Y'all ain't listening.
Wait a minute, wait.
all right,
What you say?
all right,
Hey,
my
y'all
bad.
hear me now?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we
My
can hear
bad.
you now.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Fucking,
I wanted to say
happening?
something in closing because we love all our audience and we appreciate them watching, sticking with us, and sending the emails and your cash app so we can reward that person whose topic we choose. But as we prepare for the 26th January, I just wanted to say we had made some points, and it's like we said, just do it. Just do it is a symbol of war. The true war is within yourself. So the key principles that these gems and everything that have been dropped tonight, you need to know that you have to be willing to war with yourself because the true enemy is you and within you. Okay.
All day.
And once
All
you
day.
conquer,
Ain't no
face that.
devil. That's you.
That's right.
That demon.
Once you,
That's your ass.
that's it. That's it. And
That's your ass.
once you confront that and deal with that, there's nothing you can not be able to deal with outside of you. So we're going to bring you some of those resolutions, those solutions, but you first have to be willing to go to war with yourself because it's going to take all of that. But you can still heal and thrive at the same time and have that joy that, like he said, you don't let nobody, as he said, as Granny T said, you don't let nobody
Don't take the J out of joy.
out of joy.
Oh,
You get to set your own thermostat. You
That's right.
to do that. So even though we're healing and we're all still going through things, we still choose joy. And we don't give that power to nobody else. We handle it ourselves.
At all.
We're going to have fun in it all. And we want you all to be able to go through that healing and thrive and keep that joy as you walk through it. This is real.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to
I
say.
get joy when I think about it.
Hey.
I get joy. Okay, let me stop. Okay, because I keep going.
When I look back over my life, come on.
So I'm like,
I said I need to make a U-turn. I need to turn around. I need to make a U-turn, y'all.
Right.
All right, go on, sis. I give it back to you.
I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm naming all my drinks.
we just love you
Johnny Gill
guys.
drinks.
So that's all. We love y'all. Thank y'all. Much appreciate y'all. Don't forget to go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Go to our IG page and subscribe. Okay.
Oh, damn fine.
You got me saying,
Mine. Yeah. Come on, Johnny. Come on.
Oh, that's my part. That's that shit. I want I ain't fucking with y'all, boy.
Y'all know it's B-Day tomorrow, y'all. Shoot, it's his B-Day tomorrow, y'all. Oh,
yes.
let me tell y'all. This is just a little PS.
Okay.
New Year's is equinox. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay. New Year's is equinox.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
That mother.
You
You
ready?
seriously looked at the camera and said, "Get out, get out." Anyway, get the hell up and get out of here. You're done. You're done. She said, "New Year's is the equinox."
Don't tell nobody. It's not this. It's not Sunday. It's not.
But we live. But we
It's
live.
not on the first. But we know it's just January 1st. That's not.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna enjoy the rest of our week, right?
That's right.
We got them bulls, Capricorns out here. We're kicking ass.
Hey, got them
Yes.
seatbelts.
We're
God
going
damn.
to enjoy the rest of our week, and we send love, unconditional love, without judgment.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
It's a secret.
Look, I told everybody.
Yeah.
Tell nobody.
Love.
Tonight, fucked up. That's about it. That's my secret. I got a big secret I told everybody. I can't. But I'm going to get that bar bottle.
Let me tell you.
Live click off is going to be
It's medicine for
Slickety
the heart.
Puff.
It is. It's laughter. It's medicine for the heart.
Get out.
It is. Can't you tell?
Done. Get out.
Look how good I look.
Hold
Don't
on.
I look good?
Hold on.
I
Keep you youthful.
Yes. Because of laughter.
Just showing out, I love this song. it's just ridiculous. It's just happy as shit. Just
She said, shh.
with full forehead. And just,
She said, poor.
Well, you got that knowledge. Know that motherfucker. You know?
I'm trying to tell you.
That's heritage. Goddamn, like that's that cat. That's my horns on the side right there.
Yeah, you sure right. Because they horns, I see them. I see them.
Look,
I do.
I'm gonna get your rag. I see you put grease on your shit. What's like? She slicked her horns, her bull horn down like that. My
They can't be slicked
horn
down.
shit.
They straight out.
No, you put steam on that motherfucker. It's going out, goddamn.
My boy is straight out. They can't be slicked down nowhere.
Over there, like, look, let me tell you straight up, it ain't happening. Don't worry about my horn. Straight up, got it paid down, baby. Straight up. One LBC, nigga. 1, 2, 3.
We're having technical difficulties. We have to.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
The fans know that. We just celebrate.
We gotta let him leave the room. He ready to celebrate.
Yeah, that's all. Y'all know his B-Day tomorrow. Look.
Hey, y'all listen to that song T.Y. Savage. It's called, I Promise. It's a singer called T.Y. Savage. Y'all want some jams tonight because I'm about to go listen to me some Marvin Gaye, some of the happy people. You know what I'm saying? Happy people in the air. What is it? Happy people everywhere.
Come on now.
What's that say? What's that go? Happy people in the air. That's my shit right there, Walter.
We're gonna be celebrating with you, bro.
I know y'all gotta get up out. We'll be here clowning all day.
We're gonna help bring your birthday in. Would you please believe we do celebrate over here on this end over here?
I've been celebrating to the 23rd.
Yep.
Watch yourself.
Because T's coming up on the field.
Bringing that fire.
On the field. It's a filth. You gotta put that F on the end. Filth.
To the filth. J5.
That's it.
Put 5 on.
J5.
I got 5 on it.
Oh, shit, J5.
Y'all gonna make me go give me a Modelo. Now I gotta go over here and give me a Modelo.
Modelo, buenos noches, hermanaches, my
Yeah.
Sí, señorita.
Sí, señorita. Sí, señor.
Look, chica.
Sí, señor. Sí.
Chale, oh, chale.
Oh,
You know,
oh, Charlie horses. Charlie horses. Charlie horses.
yeah, my Mexican family, my brothers, and shit. My Latino, Puerto Rican, melanin family out there. I see y'all.
Charlie horses.
I
Charlie
love that
horses.
tone shit.
Yep. Noches.
Chale.
Yeah,
I love it.
nachos. Yeah.
That's fuck. Well, you motherfucker go to France and go, let me get some French fries. She said, do you call French fries in France? I'm like, no, motherfucker. Just fries. Just fries.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, Annu Way. Pull out our energy. Come on. We got to pull it all back.
Technical difficulties.
I know, right? Call all our energy back to us. Release all energy that does not belong to us back to the source from which it came. Thank you. That it will be coming with application, with unconditional love, without judgment.
Yeah.
We thank you that some, if it ain't for one person, we thank you that we did our justice here. Thank you.
Right.
I say, oh. Yes. Thank you, guys. We love y'all. Don't think we don't, because we do. That's why we here. To share. You see, we're very vulnerable. We don't care. It doesn't matter. We don't. We really don't. As long as you get yours, because we're going to get ours. I know I'm going to get mine. Every drip, drop. Every drip, drop. I'm getting
Everybody resonate with our vibe.
That's right.
See y'all next year.
Yeah.
As we do our part 2 to this thing. So
that's right. January 8th, we do part 2.
Build the topic.
January 8th.
If you want to win.
Don't
well,
forget.
I'm about to go get funny. You know, my leg's about to get funny because I'm about to.
Hey.
Yeah. Because he get ready to party. Don't forget to email your topic and your cash out. We're going to choose on the 26th. January 26th. Who going to get this video? Who going to get this video? Who going to get this video?
As you can see, the Bulls is gangbanging.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do.
All right.
She got the do-rag.
We give.
I feel underdressed. I ain't thugged out today. That's fucked up. Y'all got the do-rags. You got the Scully. I feel underdressed. And I know Sister ain't up here on some mafia shit with the hat to the side to the back like, bam! Y'all, I feel so... My bald headed ass, I miss my dreadlocks. Let me get a fucking off this motherfucker. Shit. I can't stand y'all. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Shit. This shit. Everybody got hats and shit. I feel all cold and naked on the top piece.
It's cold outside.
Cold.
You went.
You went Bobby. Oh, you say it's cold outside. Don't do the Bobby Womack on me like that. That's y'all. I'm done.
You see, everybody got hats on but you, because it's hot there and it's cold here.
What? It's boy, you better look at your phone and check that weather. It's weirdly they fucking with that weather. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's cold as fuck down here.
I did not want you to say that because we want our video to stay up.
I know. God damn it. I'm just saying, nigga, it's cold, Florida. You know, you can turn. I can at least say, can you turn the heat back up? God damn it!
I know that's right.
God damn. Turn the heat up. God damn it!
The sun checked out.
Because the second sun is coming.
Walked out. That's what happened. It walked out. It's like it left.
I'm not gonna be on Kanye shit. I ain't gonna get up here.
Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more.
That was you on your seat. You on that patio shit. I'm hitting
no more.
Hey.
What you see?
I hear all that shit. Don't you come back no more, no more. You got that patio baby shit going on. Let it go. Let it ride.
I can't take you nowhere.
That's what the son said.
See? He's good though. He went to church now. He went to church.
Oh. Okay.
That's that Prince, boy.
Now you want to bring Prince. Now you want to bring Prince. Now you want to bring him in here.
I saw you.
You just conjuring up everybody. That's what you're doing.
That boy. Oh, I know we in this. Y'all gotta listen to Prince song that nobody ever talks about. It's called Prince The One. Prince did a song called The One. That shit is so beautiful, man. It's ridiculous. It's a slow ballad respecting the woman, like just him just loving her, man. That shit is beautiful. It's hard to find, so you gotta really Google that shit. Like it's called The One by Prince.
Yeah.
Y'all go listen to it. And then we gonna say cheers to our brother, Carlos. Yeah.
Cheers.
Motherfucker.
He just not turned
Say it
21.
again.
So we give thanks.
Say it again.
He just not turning 21. So Brother Carlos, the poet. That's who we
B.GKL.
That's right.
Annu Way, what that mean? Yeah, let me keep playing with it now. I done told you, Anime. Now look.
Wait, brother.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around. This is that's for okay. Wait, a new goddamn it, a new Avenue, motherfucker Boulevard. Keep fucking around, nigga. Keep fucking around, Michelle. You hear me, Gallagher? You keep fucking with me.
You see how brothers do.
This is fucked up. My name is Brother GKL. She knows this. That motherfucker better.
Don't tell nobody.
Listen.
But nobody ever know but you and God.
Yo ass. You see that motherfucker swell up like he fucking around it. Just that motherfucker. I ain't dealing with y'all. I'm gonna hit your ass with a pillow. You gonna go outside one day, you gonna be like, bro, GKL just gonna be in town, Mac. I'm gonna hit your ass with a pillow. Pow! You gonna be going in the car, you gonna slide right up on that motherfucker with your short ass. You probably walk right up under it. He be like, what happened? What did happen? Don't
exactly what I'm gonna say. What happened? Yep.
Look, 5'2", goddammit.
No, I'm not 5'2".
4'11".
I'm not 5'2".
My daughter said 4'11".
Are you?
No, I'm 5 feet.
Are you 4'11", sis?
I'm 5
feet.
I'm 5 feet. 5.
If I ever see your ass in person, I'm gonna be like, yeah, sis. So I told you,
trust me
you
on
cool.
it.
Like,
I'm short. I'm that short one that you gonna be like, damn, you short
but
for
sis,
real.
you don't understand. That point of that elbow gonna be like right on the dome. Like I'm just be like, sis, how you doing? I like that do rag.
That one thing you ain't gonna do. You ain't gonna be able to do that one.
I would do you like that, so I would do you like that.
Your elbow gonna sink in. It's gonna sink in. You do that one, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do that on my head. It'll sink in.
All right, we have reached the 7 o'clock hour.
Did you
hey,
hear
let's
that?
get it. Somebody.
She said, "Let go, let go." We done reached 7 o'clock hour. We gotta go.
Central Standard Time.
I'm glad to see y'all
8 o'clock Eastern.
all healthy and smiling. That's what Miss
Monet.
Walton said. She said, I'm glad to
go
see
back and catch the replay if you didn't see it. Because we just was, having our little birthday / celebration at the end.
No, I think y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, we gonna celebrate.
Y'all get all. We ain't got calls. I liked it this live. I love all the lives, but we ain't got these no calls, man.
We just celebrating with our brother here. His B-Day tomorrow, so he just want to just linger. That's all it is. He want to linger.
The eyeballs like that.
That shit come from Richard Pryor. I watch too much Richard Pryor in my life. That motherfucker be like, keep fucking with me, nigga. Keep playing with me. I'm gonna do so to your ass.
Cool, your nose kind of spread open like a bull for a minute. I almost.
Don't get it fucked up,
Captain. Right now. All I see is bull.
Oh my God. Your disrespect as to the Capricorns is full of shit. Use my language. It feels good to cut you out, God damn it.
Well, then go ahead on. You ain't cussing me out. That's one
Come
thing.
on.
You ain't cussing me out, though.
2 ragged shirts for $2.99.
It's gonna bounce back, bro. You
Y'all
watch out.
It out. Y'all gonna get a whooping.
Who? Now we just got to talking and telling the people about Goddamn patterns is cycle. Now you want to beat her? Now you want to beat her? Now you
My
want
team, we want to fuck everybody up.
Now you want to beat me, right?
See, right. I done
I had
tried all
to
day.
fight all my life. Now
I'm
you
setting
want
that joint.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. He said,
to you want to beat me?
don't hit her, don't do it. You hit that motherfucker with that right, it was crutches. That nigga said, this. I'm okay, I promise I'm done. I promise.
All right.
All right, we're going to finish. Everybody go ahead and tag in and make sure you individually go check out all my sisters and everything that they have going on. Every have wonderful websites, wonderful business, wonderful movements. Check it out. Make sure you get ready for next year for the Cash App donation hat pool. Name out of the hat. Boom. Tell everybody to share, network, invite. Please go to the sites and invite, subscribe, YouTube, follow on IG, Facebook. Tell all of my sisters to invite people. Damn it, y'all included.
We
Right.
That's right.
Don't be stingy with your love.
That's right. See y'all next year. Love and wholeness.
love it.
Love.
My bad. She didn't mean to say that. See y'all next month. Oh, okay.
Technical. And this is what it glitches like. She's like,
January.
January.
Yeah.
You know
See
it's
y'all
day.
in
you
January.
better.
You gonna let it be their New Year. Yeah. Carlos in the video. Just in the video. It's so
Technical difficulties.
Get technical difficulty. Peace out.